change?
What for?
Cup of tea, of course.
What are you doing? Investing.
He stopped to give this lady $50, probably to later on ask her did she see anything. Well, it's firm.
We've been sharing about a year. We're just sharing.
Sorry. What telescope?
Stargazer, was he?
That's all he ever did in his spare time. He's a nice guy, Alex. He was
breathing's giving me anxiety.
never much of a one for hoovering.
Girl, you breathing heavy.
Has anyone else been round asking about Alex?
We had a break-in, though.
When?
Last night. There's nothing taken. Get the phone.
Please, and just get away from the mic, because your breathing is killing, girl.
Love it, it's Professor Cairns. Listen, you were right. You were bloody right.
Professor Cairns?
Oh, no idea, sorry. I mean, I've had other calls since. Sympathy ones, you know.
Have you spoken to Wes's fiance yet? She can't walk in those stairs.
Don't you have something to do?
Doesn't it bother you
What?
that the paintings are fake?
Who are you?
Alex Woodbridge knew that the painting was a fake, so somebody sent the golem to take care of him. Was it you?
Golem. It's not a fake.
It is a fake. Don't know why, but there's something wrong with it. There has to be.
No.
No, I don't work here. So you just popped in to give you a bit of friendly advice. The art of disguise is knowing how to hide in plain sight.
Who are you?
Sherlock Holmes.
Stranger things have happened.
Westy wasn't a traitor. It's a horrible thing to say. Everyone's got debts and Westy would want to clear them by selling out his country. Watching a DVD, he normally falls asleep, you know, but he sat through this one. Out of the blue, he said he just had to go and see someone.
Right, girl.
You have no idea who.
This is my brother, Joe. John's trying to find out what happened to Westy, Joe.
Tell them to get off their asses, will you? It's bloody ridiculous.
Do my best.
He didn't steal those things, Mr. Watson. I knew Westy was a good man.
Spare change? Any spare change?
Alex Woodbridge didn't know anything special about art.
And? Is that it?
Spare change, sir.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I thought you didn't care about things
Doesn't
like
mean I can't appreciate it.
that. Any time you want to explain?
Homeless network really is indispensable.
Golem.
What's he doing sleeping rough? I wish I...
Don't mention it.
Oh my God.
Someone left Alex Woodbridge a message. There can't be that many Professor Cairns in the book.
Jupiter, the fifth planet in our solar system and the largest. Many are actually long dead.
Tom, is that you?
Exploded into supernovas. Long to reach us. Many are actually into
Let him go, or I will kill you.
God.
Who isn't alive? What the fuck is? Damn, you almost had him.
Painting has been subjected to every test known to science.
It's a very good fake.
It's being wasted. Would you mind showing yourself and your friends out?
It's a fake. That's why Woodbridge and Cairns were killed. It's a fake. That's the answer. That's why they were killed.
Okay, I'll prove it. Give me time. Will you give me time?
As a kid. Jesus.
It's a fake. How can I prove it? How?
Mommy! No, shut up. Don't say anything. Only works if I figure it out.
Woodbridge knew, but how? Speed enough. Sherlock. On the planetarium, you heard it too. Oh, that is brilliant. That is gorgeous.
Sherlock! The Van Buren supernova.
Please, there's somebody there. Somebody help me.
Exploding star only appeared in the sky in 1858.
So how could it have been painted in the 1640s?
Bohemian stationery, an assassin named after a Prague legend, and you. What are we looking at, Inspector?
conspiracy, fraud, accessory after the fact, at the very least, the murder of the old woman, all the people in the flat.
I didn't know anything about that. I just wanted my share, the 30 million. I found a little old man in Argentina, really brushwork, immaculate, could fool anyone. Well, nearly anyone. It was just an idea, a spark which he blew into a flame.
Who?
And it took a long time, but eventually I was put in touch with people. Just messages.
And did those whispers have a name?
Moriarty.
No, jumpers. People who chuck themselves in front of a train. It's all right for them. It's over in a split second. Strawberry jam all over the line.
No blood on the line. Has it been cleaned off?
No, I don't want that much.
So was he dead before? In here?
Well,
Andrew West got on the train.
Right.
Somewhere, or did he? How did he end up here?
How?
West wasn't killed here, that's why there was so little blood.
How long have you been following me?
Since the start. Give up on a case like this just to spite my brother, do you?
Missile defense plans haven't left the country, otherwise Mycroft's people would have heard about it. Which means whoever stole the memory stick can't sell it or doesn't know what to do with it.
What if there's someone in?
There isn't.
Where are we?
Oh, sorry, didn't I say Joe Harrison's flat?
He stole the memory stick. Killed his prospective brother-in-law.
Then why did he do it?
Just ask him.
Don't.
Ah!
Why did you kill him?
It was an accident. I swear it was. I started dealing drugs. I mean, the bite thing's a great cover, right? I owe people thousands. Serious people. But that night, after a few pints, he really opened up. Showed me the memory stick. He waved it in front of me. I knew about these things getting lost. And I thought it could be worth a fortune. I could tell by the look on his face that he knew. I just didn't have a clue what to do. So I dragged him in here.
When a neat little idea popped into your head. It would have gone on for ages if the train hadn't hit a stretch of track that curved.
The point?
Exactly.
You still have it then, the memory stick?
Distraction over, the game continues.
Well, maybe that's over too.
No! Of course he's not the boy's father!
You given Mycroft the memory stick, yeah?
Yep.
And I'm still waiting for you to admit that a little knowledge of the solar system and you'd have cleared up the fake painting a lot quicker. I won't be in for tea. I'm going to Sarah's. But there's still some of that risotto left. We need milk.
I'll get some.
Really?
He's not gonna do it. I'm confused.
Bought you a little getting to know you present. All your little puzzles making me dance. All to the...
Evening.
John.
What the hell? Bet you never saw this coming. Would you like me to make him say next? Nice touch, this. The pool, where little Carl died. I can stop John Watson too. Stop his heart.
I gave you my number. I told you my code.
What? Oh, that gay guy.
Is that a British Army Browning L9A1 in your pocket? Or are you just pleased to see me? Hi.
Hi.
Jim? Oh, I really make such a fleeting impression. But then I suppose that was rather the point. I've given you a glimpse, Sherlock. Just a teensy glimpse. I'm a specialist, you see. Like you.
Dear Jim, please will you fix it for me to disappear to South America? Consulting criminal. Brilliant.
Isn't it? Now you're in my way.
Thank you.
Didn't mean it as a compliment.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, okay, I did. Sherlock, Daddy's had enough now.
Daddy's had enough.
I'm showing you what I... To take this as a friendly warning, my dear. Back off. Jim from IT. Playing gay. Did you like the little touch with the underwear?
I will stop you.
No, you won't.
You're right.
You can talk, Johnny boy. Go ahead.
That, the missile plan.
I could have got them anywhere. Sherlock, run!
Sniper pulls that trigger, Mr. Moriarty, then we both go up. People do get so sentimental about their pets. They're so totally loyal.
Father showing your hand there, Dr. Watson. Westwood. Do you know what happens if you don't leave me alone, Sherlock? It's pretty obvious. I mean, I'm going to kill you anyway someday. I don't want to rush it, though. If you don't stop prying, I'll burn you. I will burn the heart out of you.
I don't have one.
But we both know that's not quite true.
What if I was to shoot you now?
Then you could cherish the look of surprise on my face. Of course, you wouldn't be able to cherish it for very long.
He's hot.
Catch you later.
No, you won't.
I'm fine. Sherlock. Oh, Christ. Are you okay?
Me? Yeah, fine. You offered to do that was good.
You ripping my clothes off in a darkened swimming pool, people might talk.
Sorry, boys! I'm so changeable. It is my only weakness. You can't be allowed to continue. Everything I have to say has already crossed your mind.
Probably my answer has crossed yours.
New character, new villain. I love him. So I have to say, this show, in all 3 episodes of this season, I have gotten so lost and so confused. And what happens with me when I get lost and confused about something, I zone out. I'm in planet Pluto dancing with Martians that are lost because they live in Mars and not Pluto, and they shouldn't be dancing there, but they are with me, and we're eating pizza. Not any pizza, pepperoni. And I actually have ice cream for dessert. What type of ice cream? Cookies and cream, whipped cream, please, a little bit of rainbow sprinkles. It's Gay Pride Month. So as you see, I'm literally, like, I will go through that whole bout in my head as I'm watching this show. And it's a really good show, but it just, for me, I really hope that season 2, you know what it is? I think it's just fast talking, and also they have a different type of dialect, or different, I don't want to call it dialect, but they have a different way of speaking, I should say, so I have to like pay a very hard attention at what they're saying and what they're trying to say, and some words I don't know what it means, so I zone off. But I have to say, being so confused about what everything happened in this episode, the ending, when we met the main villain, who we've heard from episode 1 and 2, since there's only 3 episodes in the damn season. Very long show. But once we got that villain and that whole back and forth talk, if you guys see my reaction, obviously, you see that I completely changed. I got so in depth into what was happening. I thought it was great. The dialogue, the character, the way he was changing his voice, he was so interesting. I really loved him going back and forth with Sherlock Holmes. But I'm really confused on why he has a big hatred for Sherlock Holmes. But he kind of reminds me of like the Riddler in DC, mixed with a little bit of the Joker, because I know I always compare my comic book characters to shows. But he kept saying like, we are alike and this and third, and he didn't want to kill him. Now he's doing all he's a loony bin, and then doing the puzzles. It was just, I really did enjoy it. I think that the strongest point for me was the puzzles and trying to figure it out before people died. I did call that the lady was going to die, that old lady. And she did. Because they needed to pull your heartstrings. They even said not only was she an old lady, that lady was blind. Okay? She was blind and old, and they blew her up. This show has no mercy. But overall, the ending is what made the episode for me. The episode was good, as I stated, but since I was lost so much, that's what kind of got me like, and then once we got to the, Mr. Watson, or Dr. Is his name Dr. Watson? Comment down below. But once he had the bomb on, I was like, wait, are you the villain? What's going on? You're the villain? And then he wasn't. So, and just from that moment on, which was probably what the last 15 minutes of the episode, they got me. And I'm just invested in seeing what's going to happen in season 2, episode 1, because we have to pick up from there. Is that going to be the main villain going on through how many seasons there are of this show? I'm very, very interested, and I'm very, very excited. You guys know, if you follow this channel, that I'm always saying very, very, because it's just like the thing that I do. Hair flip. I hope you enjoyed it. With that being said, guys, if you've seen this reaction, realize that you are not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, so please like and share this content because it does wonders for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on This L Ray.